Top of the morning, everyone. It is March the 15th, as Bill sees it, reading from a recovering alcoholic addict. Oh, and a child of God, most importantly. It's not daylight out yet. That's why it's a little different lighting. And, of course, the lost sheep back here. Can't forget that one. Y'all know what I mean. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Only God is unchanging. Change is the characteristic of all growth. From drinking to sobriety, from dishonesty to honesty, from conflict to serenity, from hate to love, from childish dependence to adult responsibility. All this and infinitely more represent change for the better. Such changes are accompanied by belief in and a practice of sound principles. Here we must needs that's wrong. Here we must needs discard bad or ineffective principles in favor of good ones that work. Even good principles can sometimes be displaced by the discovery of still better ones. Only God is unchanging. Only He has all the truth there is. Amen. And I see that, I've witnessed in my life this past year and a couple of months of going from bad to good on what it talks about. From drinking to sobriety, yes, check mark. From being dishonest to, I'm trying to be honest as I can. I thought I was always honest, but before, even when I was drinking, but I wasn't. So that's always work in progress, but I'm doing a lot better job of that. Conflict to serenity. I am the most free I've ever been in my life, in my heart, inside and in my head. It's just unbelievable what God's doing to me. And then hate to love. I've always been a loving person. I really don't. Hate's a harsh word, but I think I hated myself looking back. So I'm starting to love myself, and that's where it starts. Then you're able to love other people, which I'm doing, and then maybe have a decent relationship with somebody. Hey, imagine that. That'd be a first for me. And then from childish dependence, which I've always been codependent, to adult responsibility. Every one of these has been a change for the better in my life. And God's humbled me in this past year and going on 3 months now. So, wow, that's all I can say is I'm looking forward to the future. And I want to share this with everybody. So, I know that's out there for people to realize it, but some people, it's still out there and don't realize it. Like, I know I was one of them. I knew it was out there, but I just didn't have the willingness, didn't care, or wherewithal to even, follow these beautiful steps. And more importantly, getting God in my life to have me go through the steps. So, He's working in my life. I hope He's working in yours. I love y'all very much. Y'all have a blessed Saturday. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.